And we are back with the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we continue on with a tale of shadow and fire. Our party is still at the campsite after a rather worrying discovery last session, but I'll let them tell you about that.
Well, so last week, uh, we were we started off with making sure that our um newest arrival is not dying. Hopefully once he wakes up, we'll be able to get some answers on what happened to the caravan that he was with. That being said, through some discussion, it was some things came out, and we have thus realized that April hasn't exactly been eating properly in over a month. Um, and which is concerning. But she was eventually still was able to eventually get her laid down to rest. Kind of put two and two together and made Darian open the portal to the yeah,
Whispering Wood.
the Whispering Woods. Thank you. Um, in which he then proceeded to lose her ever loving shit. Um, in which after that, they had a brief conversation after fixing what Syl destroyed. Um, in which we had the realization that the vial that Darian was given by the head switch might actually be able to save Hermes' life. So we tried it. Still not quite sure if it's helping or hindering. We think it's helping. But we ended up taking him to Avaris for so that she could look after him. In which case, during all that, Syl was also able to recognize that Avaris' staff was the same one that was in the head witch's cottage as well. So the question is how is Avaris related to the head switch? Um, but at that point, we were promptly kicked out of the room as Avaris needed absolute concentration, which I do not blame her. On top of that, we had the realization of, you know what? Tamerlane's been alone for a while. We should probably go check on that. Especially since Syl had said 30 minutes and we were gone for well over an hour. Um, while we were all doing that, Tamerlane had another visit in which he purchased he admitted to the fact that he had accidentally let slip to Syl that something was awry. And so his dealer gave him two different potions. Well, I say gave, he purchased two different potions. One in order to put Korvac to sleep so that he could get to Syl, because Korvac is most definitely going to get in the way of that. And another in which to give Syl that would erase the memory of her overhearing Tamerlane. That being said, once we got back, Tamerlane was being cagey and ended up getting a pat down. And while we were unable to find those two vials, we did uncover for lack of a better term, a metric shit ton of drugs. Um, and it came out just how much that Tamerlane had smuggled out of the astral, as well as the fact that apparently he had been doing some experiments that led to the explosion of some creatures. So we basically ended last session with Tinker trying to figure out what exactly all Tamerlane has, as well as deciding whether or not we need to arrest the man.
That sounds about right. Go ahead and take your hero point. As we are going to rejoin the party, not with the normal crew, but we're going to join Farron. Farron, you have been on the edge, keeping an eye out, resting, and doing some other things. What would you like to do as you hear a little bit of an altercation going on in camp?
Yeah, I think I'll look back. Squabble seemed to be slightly part of this camp's life, but he will be keeping an ear out just to see if there's anything specific that flags up or that he thinks he needs to draw his attention to.
It seems to be calming down by this point, but you're not sure.
I'm assuming in this time I've sort of scouted the area to make sure that I feel that it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I'm certain it's safe, I will start heading back to the camp.
You can see the tension is a little bit high, and everybody seems focused on Tamerlane.
Yeah, so I can just like, and what's going on here?
Just a small disagreement.
Tamerlane, that is so many drugs. This is beyond a small disagreement. You literally just admitted to a plethora of different crimes.
Yeah, all committed on the astral plane. There's no crime for possession of half of this stuff. I say half because I do know the fun dust is technically illegal in some cities.
So you're having a go at Tamerlane because he has drugs, but you knew he had drugs anyway?
It's more they didn't realize I had stuff this deadly.
It's one thing to have drugs, it's another thing to have something on you that can explode. It's also another thing to have things on you that you've used to make other creatures explode.
I again, that was in self-defense.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I clearly told you it was self-defense.
That doesn't
Drugging
make
a
it self-defense.
creature and then detonating after they are an issue is no longer self-defense.
What? What are you talking about?
As a character, am I misremembering your story wrong?
No, something was attacking me. I stabbed it in the head and exploded it so it wouldn't kill me.
I'm remembering you bringing down a creature, drugging it, and experimenting it, and killing it through that.
No, you all assumed it was experimentation. I literally said, yeah, no, it was trying to kill me, so I stabbed the drugs in its head and it exploded.
No, I am misremembering because I remembered you verbatim saying that.
No, I think you might be mixing up with the fire with the exploding fire spirit thing I have.
Maybe. Then
Let's
it's
scratch
been,
that
hasn't
last
been long
part.
for Korvac. You're just gonna stay quiet. I am misremembering as the GM. It's been a long week.
To be fair, there was a lot of shit in there.
Yeah.
No worries.
Either way, still made a creature explode with drugs.
So, if he was acting in self-defense, I mean, we all carry weapons and would kill a thing if it tried to attack us. Really seeing the issue here.
Still is just going to just rub her temples.
Are you just yelling from off on the other side, or did you actually come into camp?
Oh yeah, I'll be like walking in.
Still is just going to rub her temples and just go, let's figure out what he has first. Because I'm going to be honest. I assumed, the way that he's been acting, I assumed he had a couple of pleasure drugs and that was it. Not something that could explode.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not understanding how this is any different to casting magic or carrying weapons. He's not tried to make you explode, correct?
Not yet.
Just look over at Tamlin. Do you have any want to make them explode?
No, no, I don't want them to explode. They're friends. They're friends and allies. All the stuff I have is pretty much recreational stuff that I've used personally. The only reason that one guy exploded is because I gave them like 5 to 6 times the normal dosage. But unfortunately, I think I'm remembering. Though, as they've told me, these drugs are technically illegal in this realm, so that's my bad for not getting rid of them before I came here.
So just get rid of them now.
You see
Working
Tam
on
kind of
it.
pause. You see Tam kind of pause and be like, "Do I have to?"
Yes, Tamerlane. You're officially going through detox.
Oh, come on! Why do I have to go through detox? I'm perfectly fine and functional. Function. But what was I saying?
Right.
Okay.
I, for one, am not of the mind to leave an individual addled by drugs with an object that can, and I quote, destroy an area within a few miles completely.
Yeah.
Again, I did try to sell it before I came to this realm, but I couldn't get but the person who was going to reneged on the deal.
Either way,
I
you see
think
Sil.
that may be a blessing.
More likely than not. You see that Sil goes to start to cast a spell, and it quickly fizzles out and goes, you are going to have to wait until the morning in order for me to give you a lesser restoration, Tamerlane.
All right, fine. But look, besides the fire thing, everything there is relatively harmless if used safely. I got it from reasonable suppliers in the Astral Sea.
What do you define as a reasonable supplier?
The usual people like. I think kind of pause and just kind of like think for a second. Honestly, I can't really remember. Wait, shit, how the fuck can I remember?
Probably because of all the drugs.
I don't want to blame that, but you may not be incorrect.
That increases my worry for the potency of what you carry.
All right, you all might have some. You might all have like an inkling of a point. Can you please let me go now? My arms are starting. Can you please let me go now, though? My arms are starting to hurt. You already have my stuff.
I don't think anybody's holding you at the moment.
Oh no! Wait, no, Korvac let me go so I could actually get out all my stuff.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
conversation would have been very different if someone was holding you.
Yeah, I got that.
You're no longer being held.
Yeah, there was an issue
no.
when you, in the direct situation, you went, okay, no, I'll give it to you. You got let off after that.
Yeah, all right. So just let Tink or whoever identify the stuff, and then you can all decide if it's all too deadly for me to continue using. But I mean, besides, Corellon lets me use this stuff anyway, so it's all got to be good.
Tamerlane?
Yeah.
Can I see your holy symbol, please?
Sure. I kind of like just take it off from my neck and I hand it over.
It is indeed the standard mark for Corellon.
Oh yeah, and when you all actually identify the stuff, can you all tell me? I can't understand that weird gobbledygook you were all speaking earlier.
What gobbledygook?
I don't know. You're all speaking a language I couldn't understand to Tink. He's referring to the Elvish.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
Tamerlane, how are you following the god of elves and don't know Elvish?
God of elves? What are you talking about? Corellon's a god of magic, not the elves.
Mystra is the goddess of magic. Corellian is literally created the elves, Tamerlane. How do you not know this and yet claim to follow him?
That can't be right. He doesn't look like an elf at all.
What do you mean he doesn't look like an... Phil is going to look at Darian and Korvac and go, this is definitely a holy symbol of Corellian. But Corellian is definitely an elf.
The gods can take many faces.
That still does not explain why he doesn't know Elvish.
Look, he's the one who gave me the recipe of how to make the fun dust, so it's got to be. Why do you think I've been using it so much?
Because that's completely out of Corellian's wheelhouse.
Not really. It boosts my magic and it allows me to deal with battles a lot easier.
You see Tink is looking through the bag. I don't think this has any magical effects. It'll make you high off your ass, though.
Well, I mean, I once had my arm shattered in combat. I took that stuff for a little while. It allowed me to get through the healing process.
It's because of the pain dampeners.
Yeah, Corellon said it would help me be more of an effective servant for his will.
There's also several poisons in here.
What do you mean poisons?
Well, they're not strong poisons, but there's a couple different herbs mixed in here that are definitely poisonous.
Nothing wrong with carrying poison.
That can't be right. All that stuff I got are mostly like hallucinogenics I got from the Astral Sea.
Yes, most hallucinogenics, if taken too much, can be poisonous, but these are a couple in this bag are definitely meant to be more poison used than... They're in low enough quantities, it won't kill you, but it will have a devastating effect on your body. It's odd. You said this was your fun dust?
Yeah, Corellon gave me the recipe. I collected most of the stuff from it and built it out of stuff I got from the Astral Sea from different locations and people.
You see Tink, their eyebrows scrunch as they're letting the dust fall through their fingers.
Tamerlane, how exactly did you speak to your god?
Oh, well, I went to like a special chamber area where I went to. It was in some kind of like cave in the Astral Sea. I would contact them by like cutting my hand open, unleashing some blood, and from what would appear is like a form of a black smoke that I would speak to Corellon through that.
You definitely were not speaking to Corellon.
But of course I was. He was speaking this, and then I start speaking like a language that I don't really truly know what it is. Out of character, it's undercommon if anyone knows it.
So I don't know it, but Still has definitely been around it.
Mm-hmm.
And so Still is going. Can I roll a religion check, please?
Sure.
I am basically looking for a list of deities that would speak Undercommon and live in a cave.
Um, well, there is at least two different pantheons that would be down there. You've got the Drow pantheon and the Duergar pantheon. So the deep elves or the deep dwarves.
But mainly the
Eh.
things that live in the Underdark.
Well, I think both live in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Durg do poison?
Between the two of them, the Drows are more well known for poisons.
So Loth.
They're defined by Loth's betrayal of Corellon, but there is a full. You've got Loth, Elis3, Gonadar, sorry, Keptalo, Keransali, Malak, Savatarm, Veron, and Zinzaren.
Those are a bunch of names that I, the player, have never heard before.
Yep, it's the full pantheon down there. But are also known as the
Okay.
Dark Saladrim, which is to
Okay.
mock Corellon's pantheon. Considering he thinks he's a member, he's connecting himself to Corellon. That sounds like drow bullshit.
Yeah. Still is going to look at you, Tamerlane, and goes, "Oh, that sounds like the Drow to me."
Sounds like the what?
Drow.
What's that?
Dark elves that live in the Underdark. Matriarchal society.
After you hear about that, when you say the word Underdark, you see like a small twitch from Tamerlan, though he doesn't seem to notice. What's the Underdark?
Still is going to put your holy symbol back around your neck and just go, "I would love to no longer deal with anything in the Underdark, but I don't think that's an option." Ugh.
Tamlin, can you repeat what you just said to me from what you heard from the quote-unquote god you met in that cave?
Yeah. I basically, I cut the blood, unleashed the black smoke, and they would speak to me. And, well, it's not the way they would speak to me, I will admit it is a bit weird for a god of magic to sound so brutal and occasionally hateful, but I figured that was just because they were stuck. They were technically a dead god in the astral sea, so I just figured they were pissed off. He recruited me in order to help me with their goals of basically preserving and helping magic. When they heard about all the stuff happening here, they sent me.
As the resident cleric, you are not following Corellian.
Oh, then how am I getting power? Then how is the symbol giving me power then?
Best guess is that somebody's pretending to be him in order to trick you. As to how and why and all of those in-between questions, I have no idea.
Maybe it's the same one that was talking to me during my hallucination.
How's Farron doing during all of this?
I think Farron's just watching on, like, he kind of has his opinion that most of the gods are assholes, so he's just like, eh.
That's fair. That's fair. Um.
So I'm assuming this interrogation is over. You just gotta ditch this stuff and we can move on.
Oh, it's most definitely gonna bite us in the ass later. But not much we can do about it right now. And no, we're not ditching that stuff. Think, please destroy it.
You see they're still looking at the bag of fun dust with great concern on their face.
Tinker, share with the group?
I'm not sure. There's some weird particles in here that I don't recognize.
Phil's gonna go walk over to Tinker and see if they can give her a helping hand.
Alrighty. Well, if you do want to try some, just know probably maybe like a teaspoon should be enough.
None of us are taking any of these drugs, Tamerlane.
Alright, fair, but the option is still there if you want.
Darian's going to pick some up and have a close look at it to see if he can see what is being pointed out.
You're not really sure because it's all finely ground into this very fine dust. Tink being absolutely tiny is probably helping because they're effectively magnified down there. But
I have contact lenses and they're helping magnify things if that helps.
But you see Tink's looking over it. Well, this looks to be some kind of design, made by design, which isn't surprising, but the mixture's meant to be highly addictive.
Yeah, we'll be casting less restoration on Tamerlane, probably for at least a month.
I don't think that's going to work. Tamerlane, how long have you been taking this?
I don't know, about 7, 8 years.
There's something in here that I'd have to look into it more. I'm not sure. You see they close it and put it in their bag.
I'll
Then-
let you work on that.
They start taking out the next one. The next one they take out is the blue dust, and they start looking over it.
Tamerlane,
Yeah.
sit down so that I can give you a medical exam.
Sure, you can if you want. If it helps clear up this and not get me brutally murdered by the Korvac.
I am trying to make sure that you aren't just going to just spontaneously combust. Or kneel over dead.
Okay, sure. I think I'm okay. Well, I mean, I'm not the sturdiest thing in the world, but I think I'm still. I definitely think the drugs have given me a good enough resistance for my own body.
If I need to make a medicine roll, do let me know. But Phil is going to go over Tamerlane to see if there's what these drugs have done to this man's body.
As you're looking over, it doesn't take you long before y'all hear a scream from Tink, and Tink is very quickly has dropped the blue dust, and it takes the form of a small dog as they are Tink is crawling backwards.
Tink, you good? What happened?
Oh. You see,
Wait.
they are losing their shit over there. They are shaking
Okay,
like
I'm
a
fairly
leaf.
okay. I'm fairly certain they didn't take anything. So what freaked them out?
Scylla's going to look, see what's going on. It's taking the form of a small dog.
It was a second ago. Now it's the body of a young girl.
Do we
Oh.
recognize
No,
the girl?
it's just some young girl.
Uh,
Looks to be rather alien, so it's probably somebody from the astral. You don't recognize the race.
Okay.
I think Farron just turns to Tamerlane and goes, "Man, the astral plane is fucking weird."
oh yeah, that's some stuff I picked up from what the hell did I get these from? I think I got them from some Get Yankee or something. I don't know. They said it takes the form of like different spirits or stuff, but it's just some hallucinogenic.
You can see Tink's hyperventilating over near the other tent.
Darren's
So,
gonna take
Darren,
Darren's gonna take his
Darren,
jacket off and throw it over the what is now a person. Try and like flatten it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and calm Tinker down.
Roll me persuasion.
Uh,
It takes a little while, but you do manage to start calming them a little bit. The Rufus is running, just like, what's going on? I'm here. Do I need to bite something? Oof.
Calming down Tinker, looking at Rufus and go, "Don't bite anything."
He holds up one of his big paws. He's like, okay, I'll step on it. What's going on?
No, don't touch it. I don't know what it is, Rufus. Don't touch it.
Rufus doesn't even know what he's supposed to be attacking. You're not understanding. Because by the time he got over here, Darian put the fucking jacket over it.
Yeah.
Rufus, everything is good for now. Just be on guard.
He nods and he plops his ass down and starts looking around, just like, I'll bite anybody that fucks with my boys. And still. And whatever the hell Tink is. I shall protect the leaf!
Scylla's going to go, Tinker, what happened?
While you're calming down them, we'll get to you in a second. Do the boys do anything else?
I'm gonna go over to like the dust and stuff and just like put them all. I'm not taking them away, but I'm just consolidating them all into just one pile, so they're all just in one spot, so they don't get moved around anywhere else.
Which one? The
I'm not gonna
one
take
Tink
anything.
dropped?
Honestly, just did Tink drop all the stuff that I have, or
The only thing they were working on was the blue dust.
okay? I pretty much just like sit near it just for the sake of making sure Rufus didn't actually come by and step on the bag or anything.
No, Rufus is still a good distance away. Darian's the one that's next to it right now.
Okay.
And then Belle's still sitting on the dude's chest.
Okay, that was weird. I mean, this is just some hallucinogenic. Why would this make them freak out?
I can't say I know too much about drugs, but don't you need to take a hallucinogenic for it to work on you?
Yeah, I was told to mix this thing with some other stuff, and I told Corellon once I had some nightmares and stuff. They recommended these things from a Yankee to help me with my sleep.
Okay, first off, definitely not Corellon. Secondly, we would have all needed to take that for us to be affected by it, to be able to see what we just saw. I don't think it's hallucinogenic.
Well, no. It takes the form like that. It's kind of like a snow globe. It takes the different forms of different stuff. When you take it, it gives like a soothing voice when you sleep. Or I think it's a soothing voice. I don't know. It's just something that messes with your mind.
What do you think a snow globe is? Because that's nothing to what you just described.
Yeah, I kind of paused at that, and I realized, yeah, friend's kind of right. Why the hell am I describing it like that?
So it's at this point you hear just this little small squeak of a voice from Tink. It's grounded soul crystal.
Do any of us know what that is?
Syl is the only one that can hear her right now, or hear them right now. They're speaking in a. They're already small,
Mm.
and they're speaking in a small voice. The only reason Syl can hear them is because they're right next to them.
Okay.
And have a decent passive. Even Farron at his Farron would have to be pretty close to hear it as well.
Yeah. I am going to scoop Tinker up, and they are going to be put in the tent with April.
You
Oh,
see they
and give.
shake their head and float out, their wings flaring out behind them. They look shaken, but they're trying to pull themselves back together.
Shaken but not stirred.
Definitely stirred.
Definitely stirred. Phil is going to go. Tinker, you do not have to do any more tonight.
He needs to know. Do any of you know what a soul crystal is?
Yeah, you capture someone's soul and then either use it as like a power source or generally just to study the creature or who they used to be.
That's one way to put it, yes. It is a way to capture the soul after the body is destroyed. That is the grounded up remains of countless soul gems. Soul stones. Sorry.
What? How can that be? That can't possibly be. As Cam kind of has a realization and is like, so the voices this thing has been giving me were
The happier memories of the souls that have been decimated inside. The other things you were supposed to cut it with, I bet you they act as a focusing lens to focus on certain types of memories.
So maybe we don't just examine every little thing in here, and we do just destroy the stuff.
put everything into a pile. I'm lighting it all on fire.
Stop. That could cause an explosion.
Or affect all of us with the side effects.
I would have
Right.
been fine if I hadn't been looking at it as I was. It triggered off of my magic. Most things shouldn't, but I didn't know it was soul stones.
Right. But the issue is you don't know what any of this stuff is. Is there like a safer place than out in the woods where you'd be able to examine this?
If I had a laboratory, yes.
So maybe we could delay this checking it all out period until we get you somewhere a bit more civilized.
I don't know how many places would have the right gear for that. Maybe in Neverwinter, but we have work to do.
Right, but Tam was carrying this stuff for long enough without it causing an issue.
At least
Oh
not
no,
any
it's.
issues that we know of.
I mean, not necessarily. Because in all technicalities, whatever's in that bottle have made him have multiple seizures.
I could always lock it in the treasury.
That was my idea, but I'm also kind of worried about leaving this stuff unattended.
It wouldn't be unattended.
I
I'm also kind of
think
worried.
leave. I think
Go
leaving
ahead,
it in the
Phil.
treasury. I think leaving it in the treasury is probably a good idea.
I don't think so. Leaving it exposed to Austin may have other effects. It might be safest in a bag of holding, locked away in a tiny dimensional space.
Okay. Okay. You're more knowledgeable at this, so just leave it in the bag of holding then.
There's a nod. I saw how they got there.
You know what, Tinker? Those are going in my bag of holding. You're
Aren't gonna argue.
yeah.
They look
Stella
shaken.
Stella's going to take all of the drugs that Tamerlane had, and they're going to go into her bag of holding. Because Tink is no longer allowed to have them.
You see Tink just kind of sits down on the ground next to the fire and watch the flames crackle in the pit.
Also, Tamlin, you owe me a new jacket.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? My jacket's fine.
Oh, my jacket. My jacket's now covered in soul dust.
Oh, no. The soul stuff you didn't touch. You just touched my fun dust, which
No,
actually, in
that's what he
fairness,
put the jacket over.
Yeah, that wasn't the fun dust.
Oh, right,
That was
yeah. No, you might want to burn. Yeah, no, you're probably gonna need to burn that.
Great.
Phil's going to take your jacket, Darian, and put it in her bag of holding.
Feel so exposed.
Actually, wait. While you all do that, can I at least have the calming drafts back? Those aren't drugs.
No, you cannot.
No, oh, okay, no. I kind of actually need those. I do actually need those for.
1 second, you cut out. What was that?
No, it's like I do kind of actually need those for like continued existence. Those are legitimately not drugs, and I do kind of need those.
Tamerlane, everything that you've been taking thus far is drugs. Why would you need them?
Well, one, it keeps me focused, and also it's my main way I talk to this seller person. So if in case we need something or something in the future.
Even more reason to not give you them.
Also note, Tamerlane, just a few minutes ago, you hadn't taken one of the drafts, but he still managed to appear. The 2 times you've met him, you haven't been on the drafts. He gave them to you, yes, but...
Oh, right, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, look, since we're putting it all on the table, something contacted me while I was under the use of that draft.
Tamerlane, I need a wisdom save. No, charisma save,
okay.
sorry.
One
Nope,
second.
sorry, that's still wrong. That's intelligence. That's the one I need. Sorry. Trying to remember what everything goes to.
Okay, let's 1 second. Relogging back in. My tablet is not powerful enough to run Roll20, so I'm going back to my desktop. So there goes that plan for while I was on vacation. But okay, you said intelligence save?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Come on, load, you piece of. Okay, normal, public, and. Oh.
It's a good roll.
Nice.
Unfortunately, y'all see all of the light leave Tamerlane's eye, and he hits the ground.
Damn it.
Can I make a dex check to try and catch him before he just slams to the floor?
Oh yeah, you can catch him just fine. If only he was fucking 2 squares over, he would have been in Darian's aura.
I had a feeling it was a DC 25.
God damn it! No, I regret not using my hero points. I've got like 5 of them now.
Yeah,
So
Tamerlane hits the ground.
Phil's going to start performing another medical exam.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that I need a medicine check for this. Tell me if I am incorrect.
You can use medicine.
We're gonna start with medicine. I'll move on to Arcana afterwards.
Still, it looks like the body's still fine. You don't see any sign of injury or anything. But you do notice there's nothing going on behind the eyes.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Now-
His reaction time is slowed extremely. He doesn't. His pupils aren't dilating quickly. He's not responding.
Okay. We're moving on to Arcana at this point.
You've seen spells like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not good. Because that looks
What is
a
it?
hell of a lot like the effects of Feeble Mind.
Oh, damn it!
Hit.
But it looks even more invasive. Because normally they're still physically still able to move around. He is effectively comatose right now, with how hard he just got hit. Based on what Tink has said, especially about the fun drug and what they said about the calming draft earlier in the day, you think between the two of them, they really opened him up to this specific attack.
Hit. Fuck, I can't fix this. I don't have magic strong enough to fix this. Fuck.
I don't think it's gonna work. I'll pump 5 levels of lay on hands into him.
Phil's gonna stop you.
Okay.
We need a greater restoration. Or a fucking wish spell. And I can't cast a wish spell even if I had the power to do it.
Do you know anybody that can?
Phil's gonna look at you with amnesia.
Anyone we've met recently?
It's a couple seconds later before you see Tamerlane sit back up. Tamerlane, you have no memory of the last few hours. You're back to being good. You just chill.
Oh, that was a good nap. How about the? Oh, how's the survivor from the village?
You see
Yeah,
Rose
they're
had
all
a
good.
vision, but he's just laying next to you.
Oh, what the? Wait, what the? When did you all set up a new camp?
I think you dozed off. I wouldn't worry about it. And then
Oh.
I think Aaron's going to give like a knowing look to the rest of the group.
Oh. All right. Oh,
Still, can I
this-
borrow your stick?
Actually, wait. Quick question. What time of day is it right now?
Nighttime.
Yeah. You remember the sun
Okay, I have-
setting, but
Okay, no, because I kind of have keen mind now. I'm kind of like, wow, you all set this up real fast.
Magic.
well, you can tell by
fair
where
enough.
the sun went. You were you were a little bit before sundown, not long after you returned to where everybody was. And if you've been asleep since then, it would add up to the missing hours. because you immediately can tell by the position of the moon. It's been a while. There's a gap in your memory.
Oh, I must have dozed off. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, at least now we can. Hey, wait, what the hell? Where's my drafts?
You do have 2 vials in your pocket,
What's up?
but they feel wrong.
Fuck are these? Yeah, I kind of pull. I go out and pull them out, and I'm like, the fuck are these?
They refuse to leave
No.
your pocket.
What the fuck? What the? Okay, what the hell is going on?
Tamerlane, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just wondering. Question: has anyone seen my drafts and my other stuff? I can't seem to find them.
You're not getting those back.
Why not?
Because whatever.
So I could probably say, even without an insight check, you can tell legitimately looking in my eyes that I do not have any idea of what's going on right now.
Oh, here's the thing: is that I know exactly what you just got hit with.
Sorry, what was your question?
Whose question?
Oh, sorry. To me, Tam asked a question, and then it just cut out, and no one said anything until Sam said that he couldn't see anything.
Yeah, no, I think we're all just trying to take in what just. I think Darian asked Phil to the side.
I asked you for your staff.
Oh, I misheard. My apologies. Darren, Phil is going to look at you and go, he just got hit with a very, very powerful spell. Hitting him is not going to work right now, and in fact will probably make things worse.
You note, Syl, it
I
wasn't
know.
the spell itself, it was just a similar effect.
Yes. Noted.
Yes, and the spell he got hit by was one of his own volition that he set himself up for over the last few years for being an idiot. He deserves to be hit with this thing.
Darren,
Mm-hmm.
now is not the time.
Fine, I'll keep an eye on him.
The classic party camp idea of having a conversation right in front of the guy you're trying to knock.
All right, now can someone please tell me? Can someone please tell me where all my fun stuff is? I can't find my fun dust.
Yes, that is because you willingly handed them over, Tamerlane.
Willingly handed. Why would I hand that stuff over?
Because you fucked up. You fucked up, Tamerlane. I don't know who you are currently under in the employ of, and I don't think you do either.
Well, I'm under. Look, I'm
You are
under
not
command.
under. You're not under Corellian. We have
As you're
discussed.
going to say that, Korvac puts a hand over your mouth, so. I think that's best left for another time.
She'll nod. Tamerlane, go to bed.
All right. I say as I just turn around and go to bed. I do. Can I get my stuff back in the morning though?
No.
No.
Oh. I don't know. Fun. As I head back, I said I go to go sleep.
Where are you gonna go? You gonna go into one of the tents?
Probably not. Probably not. I think he's gonna probably go. Actually, maybe not one of the big tents. Is this tent occupied?
No, it's one of yours.
Okay, I'll probably go in this one. Just this one over here.
Cool. As you'll see Tamerlane disappear into one of the tents.
Rufus,
Poof!
you're on Tamerlane duty.
He goes and puts his big butt in front of the tent.
Okay.
You understand, he is a grown man and he probably is going to come after those potions or whatever the fuck it was.
Yes, and currently they put everyone in this camp at risk.
Oh, I'm not saying you shouldn't have taken them. I'm saying you should worry that he's going to try and take them back.
Thankfully, he doesn't know who has them.
Or where they are.
Well, the term you willfully handed him over narrows down that one of us has them.
It's not a hard guess.
Phil is going to look at Korvac and hand him her bag of holding.
He is going to shift it into one of his larger pouches, which it fits into, because he's fucking massive.
For me!
I don't see that backfiring in any way. So you guys have been with him for a while. How long has he been taking these things?
With us?
I mean-
a few months.
I mean, he hasn't even been with us for a few months.
Hmm.
He's been with y'all for
Him?
like 2 weeks.
Yeah. He's been taking them for as long as we've known him, which is roughly about 2 weeks.
Because you remember, Silvery Moon was like a little over a month ago.
Silvery
Yeah.
Moon's pushing 2 months at this point.
Yeah.
What did you say earlier? He's been taking them for 5, 7 years.
8 or 9.
Too long. Too
Mhm.
long.
How's he not dead yet? That's the question I have.
Based on what just happened to him, probably because someone very so much wants him alive.
For now, at least.
Yeah. Phil is just going to just plop on the ground and just start rubbing her temples. Pink.
Tink does not respond. They have curled up into themselves.
Okay. Well, Faerun, what watch do you want?
It means nothing to me. I'm fine to take whatever is better for you. I do need to talk to Darian quickly about something.
Okay. I'll take last watch.
Should we take first watch then?
We're only have enough people here right now for one per watch. Because Tamerlan can't be trusted to do watch by himself, and Pink's in no... Wait a minute. Where the fuck is Abby? And Phil's going to just bounce up and just start making a beeline for around the camp.
Baron,
I
you
mean-
do remember seeing her earlier when you were checking the edge of the camp. She was doing the same.
Yeah. I would just be like, well, that should keep her preoccupied. Even I struggle to keep track of Abby.
Abby is a slippery one. What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Remember the other night, or maybe last night? I know it is a bit strange. I think like Farron will like nod for you to walk a bit away from callback.
Tree.
Remember, Tam mentioned whatever vision shit he was seeing wanted Seal not to know.
Hmm.
And it had something to do with Galen.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's best that we keep those potions and stuff away from the pair of them.
My thinking is if this attack is what we think it is, could it have been because Sil was involved as well?
I don't know what you think it is. You're gonna have to enlighten me here.
Sil said it was some kind of magic ability. Magic's not my strong suit.
No, me either.
It's highly suspicious. All of the mages just suddenly went down
Mm.
in the course of a couple hours. April's down. Pink is down. Hammerlin's sulking. Still is off doing their thing. Avaris is busy.
I know, I'm a half caster, I'm next in line.
Yeah, I have like minor magic, but it's all fey magic and a bit separate. Yeah, maybe we should just keep an eye out for what's going on.
Yeah, that was my plan. I can't really look after the belongings, to put it nicely. What with Korvac having them at the moment, I don't think he's going to relinquish them to me by anytime soon. So I'll keep an eye out at the very least.
Yeah, good idea. Just look, I don't know how much the other two are involved in anything here, but whatever this thing is hasn't mentioned us yet. So maybe we can stay under the radar for a bit and figure out what's going on before it catches on to us.
I think that's a good idea. You're stealthier than I am. You might be able to hear some things that people are talking about, or maybe see some things happening. I'll get stuck in and see if anybody lets anything slip.
Yeah, just when they bring it up again, try and act a bit disinterested. Like, not so it's obvious, but I think the further we seem away from this, the less likely we are to get caught.
Yeah, you could be right there. Already have enough on a plate without having to deal with this as well.
Yeah, I mean, I only joined you 2 days ago, and things seem to be a lot.
Yeah, you'll get used to that. Nothing else, I'll look after you.
No worries, I've got you covered as well.
Alright,
One of
Should I
us
take
is going
first?
to have to take first watch.
yeah, I'll do it. I can just
You sure?
sleep for the rest of the night. Yeah, well, try and sleep at least.
Fair enough. Just come wake me when you're finished.
Yeah, we'll do. Hopefully nothing will happen. With everything. Just points at the camp in general.
Lovely bit of cooked squirrel over there if you're hungry.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, they've never had squirrel. Beats hardtack
No.
biscuits.
I grew up in the city. We didn't tend to eat squirrel.
Oh, it's good, nutritious. A little gamey, but you know, you get that like roasted nut flavour of it. Just try it, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe another time. I don't. It might take a bit of getting working up to get to that point.
But April seemed a bit too down to cook tonight, so I don't know what other choices you've got.
I have rations. That'll be fine.
Oh, rations. Anyway, I'm off to bed.
See you in a few hours.
See you in a few hours. And Farad's just going to look around and try and find a tent that's not currently occupied.
Fair, just taking in not something that's not in. Hammerlin, how are you doing?
Tamerlan just kind of sits down, slightly annoyed about the loss of his drugs, but now trying to figure out what this jingling noise in his pockets are that he cannot. They couldn't pull outside. It's like, all right, what the hell is this stuff? I
They
don't have
come
anything
right
that sounds. What the hell?
As you pull out the 2 vials.
When did I buy these? It's mainly concerning because of the fact that I can usually remember everything almost perfectly, and I legit have no memory of these. All right, something's wrong. Well, all right. Well, if I bought them, they gotta be pretty tasty. I pull them open and down them.
As you do, the 2 vials don't have a liquid in it. It immediately turns to smoke and surges out, disappearing across the ground.
The fuck?
As you see, the 2 vials are now empty and then crack.
What the hell?
You see, one is a soft reddish purple, while the other is a deep blue. The one that is that reddish purple swifts around on the ground for a moment before fizzling out. The blue, however, leaks out of the tent.
Okay, I have no idea what this crap is, but clearly it is not good.
Do any of us see this smoke leaking out of the tent?
No, it's almost imperceptible to outside of the tent. But what you do see, Darian, is Korvac start to shake.
Shake?
His whole body is quaking, and he grabs his throat as if he can't breathe. One hand goes for his blade as he tries to push himself up, but you can see he is very quickly losing strength, and within 6 seconds, he slams to the ground.
No. What the? Do I feel the vibration of him hitting the ground?
Oh, yeah.
So, what the?
Still, something's wrong with the Korvac.
Phil's already fucking. The moment she felt that shake, she's already performing a medical exam.
What the? What happened?
Korvac's unconscious. Oh, that's a medicine check and a half. Jesus.
Still, Korvac's heartbeat is almost gone. You can
What do I
see
do?
the soft glow that usually is under the dark parts of his scales. The usual red is fading.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Okay. Can I tell why it's not? Like, is it actively still fading?
You're getting maybe a beat every 20 seconds. But it seems stable at that point.
What the hell? What can knock out Korvac?
Syl's about to just throw everything she fucking has into this man, trying to get him to wake up. She's gonna start with CPR.
It's at that point, Syl, you feel something tug on the back of your collar.
Is someone trying to get me off of him?
You're not sure. It just feels like something's got you by the back of the collar and is trying to pull. Doesn't feel very strong, though.
I briefly look back.
You see Belle is tugging in the back of your collar.
I make room so Belle can come help me.
Belle keeps trying to pull you.
What? Belle, what?
Belle comes this way a little bit. You see,
Where-
they're trying to get you to follow them, it looks like.
Okay, Darian, and Phil is going to show you how to keep doing chest compressions. Don't stop.
I've got this. You go deal with wherever that is.
Phil is going to follow Belle.
You see they lead you over here before suddenly diving back this way and letting out a gout of flame that scorches towards Farron as he's walking towards it.
Oh shit!
It doesn't quite reach you, Farron. Can I get a perception check? Because you see something just before the flames.
Cool. How do I get off this tab? Oh, okay.
Farron, just before the flames hit, you're looking at it, you see the glow of these flames exploding towards you, but you catch something just barely. The look of a soft, reddish purple mist right in front of the flames before it is engulfed in the fire. And as it does, the fire suddenly turns bright purple and surges back towards Belle, going in through their throat, and you see the small mechanical dragon start to crack before detonating.
What the?
You hear a scream from Tink.
What the hell?
I think Farron is like immediately like drawing his bow. It's like, right, everybody get ready. There's something here. Can I try and
Darian-
see if I can spot this mist anywhere?
But you don't see it anymore.
Oh, wait a minute. Fucking. Phil's going to check on Tinker.
You see Tink has collapsed onto the ground from where they were. They're currently on their side, and there is blood pouring from their ears, from behind their eyes, from their nose, from their mouth.
I'm gonna hit them with a fucking spare the dying real fast.
You see it doesn't help.
Like, they're already dead, or?
No, they are actively taking damage.
Fuck. And Darian's on Korvac. Okay.
Still. Swap places. I have more healing in me than you do right now.
I have no healing.
Exactly. I have all of my level 1 spell slots and my lay on
No.
hands.
Here's the thing. With her doing that and it not working, Darian, she doesn't say a word. You just see her pump you see magic behind you. I will take that level of exhaustion.
Fair. You see it's starting to try to deal with it. However, something is attacking Tink. Can I get a perception check?
Yeah.
There is a reddish purple mist just inside their mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna try and draw it out. How would I go about getting mist out of her mouth?
You have no idea.
Okay. I am
you running over there to look at Tink?
Yeah, I'm running over to look at it, and I'm wondering what the hell's going on.
Can I get an advantage perception check as Syl has Tink's mouth open? You see it. The reddish purple mist is in Tink's mouth.
What the hell is that?
I don't. Darian, Darian, I need.
Can I use prestidigitation to blow it? Can I use prestidigitation to blow it out of their mouth?
I believe it's gust of wind, not prestidigitation.
Either way, Darian,
What is it, Sil?
go get. I am drawing a fucking blank. Go get the dragons. Now.
Will do. Pop back in the Whispering Wood and go find basically anybody I can.
Fair. And Farron, what are you doing?
When I saw the callback went down and then Tink and the little dragony thing were injured, he immediately runs to make sure that April's okay.
You see she's still curled up in a ball.
I think he's just gonna like step in and be like, April?
She doesn't move.
Yeah, he'll like approach to double check that she's like alive and
You can see
Okay.
her breathing. She's definitely not okay, but she's breathing.
I'll just like whisper to her, I'll just be like, hey look, something kind of dramatic is going on outside. We probably will have it covered, but they might need your help. Callback and Tink are in trouble.
There's no response.
Sorry, did you say there's no response?
There is no response from her.
Just gonna hey look, I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do. I just thought I'd give you the heads up. I need to go check that Abby's okay. You should just look after yourself. And he's gonna burst out, whistle for Rufus, and then immediately go out to try and find Abby out in the woods.
Fair. Rufus is gonna look over at Syl. They're busy. Darian's run that way. They're both feeling that. Rufus is gonna take a look at you, a nod, and he's gonna stay here to protect the party.
Cool. Yeah, that works for me.
There's
And
no
then,
one
yeah.
left standing that isn't
Nice.
trying to help.
Hey, Tamerlane's there.
Everyone's trying to help Syl.
But yeah, I'll run off into the woods, whatever way I think Abby will probably be.
Okay.
Past these randomly dead wolves.
Yeah, it was map. But Tamerlane, what are you doing?
I thought I could switch to have the gust of wind, but I need a long rest for that.
Yep. So what will you do?
Okay. Wait, if he's actively dying, then oh. Okay, unfortunately, no. Still's never gonna let me do that plan.
You do
And
still
what
have
plans
the...
that?
Or can I get another perception check from Syl?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're actively dying, we just kill them, remove the poison from their system, and then revive them. Again, Still's never gonna let me do that plan.
We're going to try and avoid that. That being said, Tamerlane,
Before that, perception check from Syl.
I'm working on it. I was trying to see if I had gust of wind. I don't.
No. I didn't think you would.
No.
You see, as Tamerlane has run up, there is a pair of vials in his hand.
No, you said the vial shattered.
They're back.
fuck?
Still is
Or at
going
least
to
one of them.
grab.
It's just one vial.
Yeah. Still's gonna grab it and look at it.
You see, it's just a simple crystal vial.
Does it have anything in it?
Nope, it's completely empty.
Tamerlane, what is this?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I legit have no idea. I just found it in my pocket.
Okay. Is Tink still actively dying?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put the vial in my bag. Or in my... Tamerlane?
Can I get an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Can I do one as well?
Sure.
I've got hero points. Might as well use them. Ugh, bad roll.
With hero points, both of y'all get it. Y'all both see as Still is taking it from you, there is a soft glow at the edge of the vial, the very lip, as it's passed over Tink. You think there may be some connection between the two.
Can I try to get it to go into the vial?
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna put it to her lips and see if it helps.
It siphons right out. The mist fills the bottle again before cracking and fading out of existence.
Tamerlane, what did you do?
I have no idea. I don't know where I got this thing from, and I remember everything from the last month, so I have no idea where the hell this thing came from.
Tamerlane, what were you doing in the tent?
Sil, she's still dying, or they're still dying.
Oh, spare the dying.
There you go.
Sorry,
No, no.
I assumed that had stopped it. Spare the dying.
Before we
I'll
continue
use-
here, let's go check in
Yes.
on Farron. Farron, you're rushing to where you last saw Abby, and you don't see her at the moment.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I'd find her
Can
instantly.
I
I
get
was
a
sort of,
perception check, though?
Yeah, I'll head around the woods. Perception, did you say?
Yep. You catch, just briefly, the sight of something moving through the woods past you towards the camp. There are multiple.
Yeah, I will try and track them.
You going to try to track them or try to head them off the camp?
I'm actually trying to basically trying to distract them before they get to the camp. So maybe pick one or two off before they get to the camp.
They're already in the trees. You don't have line of sight. You saw them dart through the trees.
Oh, then yeah,
But they're on the move.
I'm pretty quick. If I use my full out movement, so I'll just head back to the camp.
You start running as you hear movement right behind you.
As in within 5 feet of me, or
About 20 feet back.
okay.
And gaining.
Glance off my shoulder to see what it is.
There's an Abby at full sprint coated in blood.
Hey, so catch up later. I'm
Bandits.
just gonna start sprinting as well.
They know we're here.
Yep. By the way, Korvac's down and Tink might be dead. So,
As she is sprinting, she's using feline agility to go as quick as she fucking can.
Yeah, I think.
But you should now be able to see her HP bar.
Yes. My move speed is 45, and I can move 3 times a turn. So
Yeah. You and Abby are going about the same speed. But as y'all come rushing in, Darian, you are not able to find the dragons, but you are informed there was another incursion that they are currently dealing with.
Oh, great. Another thing to add to the plate. I'll just come back. I don't want to leave the camp for too long.
You are running into the camp just as Farron and Abby are flying in. Abby looks like a mess. Rufus looks concerned. Syl is glaring at Tamerlane, it looks like.
I think as Farron breaks through the trees, he's just going to yell, "Okay, people, bandits are on the way here now. Get ready."
The moment you do, they stop hiding. We're going into initiative.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I'm very thankful I didn't use any of my spell slots today.
I have.
Ah.
As they are coming out of the woodworks. Here.
Oh, nice. I have advantage on initiative checks.
Over here.
So 9.16, because I roll shit twice.
Mhm.
Wow, our initiatives are A today.
Oh!
I mean, in all technicality, none of us were exactly prepared for this.
I just realized there's something I need to put in here.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing.
Oh.
Your group initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, go get that.
This is going to make my life easier. We found a way to just roll for everybody on the board, so.
Oh, nice.
I just keep forgetting to turn it on for all my campaigns. My config. Save. Alrighty. Give me you, give me you. Give me you. Back's down. Pink is down. Rufus and Abby are standing. April's out of commission. Go to roof initiative. That makes life so much easier. Alrighty. Do I have all of your troops? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed one of them. Bet you was you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, missed somebody. Was it you? Yep, it was you. Quarterback's out of condition. Alrighty, coolio. Oh, that makes my life so easy. But Terry is really not ready for this. He's coming in out of the portal and going, oh fuck, it's going down.
Yep.
And this one behind you, as the portal flickers out of existence, is putting a pair of arrow shots into your back.
Oh, goody.
That is a crit and a 20. So that's going to be 26 damage to Darian's back.
Good start.
Ow.
Next one, they are going to run this way, taking a shot at Still.
I am fixing my AC at the moment. I am not wearing my shield for obvious reasons.
One of those is going to hit. You are going to take 8 piercing damage. Abby, on the other hand, is going to whip around. These fuckers now showing themselves. is going to shoot the one off to the right of Farron, taking steady aim to give himself advantage. They're going to take their shot. They are going to hit and do 21 damage, which will bring us to this archer over here, who is going to shoot the Tam. Both of those are going to miss. This one over here is going to move up and shoot at Rufus, hitting both of them on the booper, dealing 15 damage. Which brings us to Sil.
Fuckity 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 fuck. Getting in this one's face. Oh, we have too many fucking down companions right now.
I need to get battle music at some time.
Yeah, Sacred Flame, it has disadvantage because hero point.
Gotcha. That's a dexterity. That is going to be a fail for 9 damage.
And it's specifically this one.
Yep.
That is, actually, I am going to use a bonus action to harness divine power and get a second level spell slot back.
Nice. Believe that's all for you?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Baron.
Okay. I'm going to shoot this one that's closest to Abby.
So y'all are effectively shooting at the ones opposite each other? Because Abby shot
Yeah,
the one
we'll
to your
cover
right.
each other's back. If I was closer, we could just go back to back and do it. But
Fair.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the one closest to Abby. I'm going to use my steady aim as well.
Okay.
So with advantage, I'm not going to lie to you, I've never rolled an attack using these thingies, so let's hope that's right.
Didn't give advantage, but
okay, I'll just roll again if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one more. Because obviously it had advantage, I'm going to sneak attack.
Yep.
I'm also going to use my dreadful phase strikes.
Okay.
So basically, it's going to be the attack damage plus 2d6 plus.
Are you rolling from a roll 20? You can just click the things underneath, so it auto rolls.
Oh right.
I just clicked them for
that.
you. Yeah. And at the top, if you want, it's where it says public to GM advantage, normal, disadvantage. That's how you trigger advantage and whatnot.
Oh, I'm seeing the damage modifier and it's not rolling it.
The damage modifier? What do you mean?
Sorry, I'm seeing the bit where it says dreadful strikes.
Yeah,
and,
just roll your d4. Now roll your sneak attack. They're clicked like that, so when you do damage normally, it will auto roll them.
Oh, okay. Right.
So you have to click
for this
sneak
time,
attack.
I'll roll them manually then.
Yeah. Do you always use dreadful strikes? I don't know what. I'm not familiar with what it is.
Dreadful strikes is just when you hit an enemy. It's just like an advantage.
Okay. So yeah, whenever you do damage now from roll 20, it will auto roll them.
Perfect.
So that's going to be 10, 11, 21. So you did the same thing Abby did.
But I will attack again.
Okay.
I need to double check steady aim, but I think it only counts on the first attack you make.
Yes, it is it is your next it is your not melee. It's your next attack. So yes, it's only the one.
So I'll just make the one attack on the same one.
Does your dreadful strikes go again? Because I know you're sneaking.
No, that's damage is only once per turn.
Okay, so before you roll your damage, you go back and you click them off.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And then you click them on, click them off. Yeah, you like that. But go ahead. That is going to hit.
For 8 more damage.
Nice.
But I think that's me after that.
Gotcha. That brings us to this archer over here, who sees still charging his buddy, so he's going to take 2 shots. One of those is going to hit for a 20, doing 8 damage. Which brings us to our boy Rufus, who sees a boy coming in to try to hurt people. He's going to run over here and try to eat him. Rufus is going to go, nom nom, I got teeth. One of those is going to hit for 10. They now need a strength save, which they're going to fail and lose their feet. They're going to the ground. Which then brings us to this archer over here, who is going to lob a shot over since he's on the rocks, aiming for Darian. One of those is going to hit for a 22, dealing 6 damage to Darian. Tamerlane.
Blue, you muted.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was thinking. Okay, I just want to check something. Let's see. What's the range on this spell? 60 feet. Okay. Let's see if I can get into. All right, I'm gonna move over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am going to cast. I'm going to cast a 4th level hold person and get these 3.
Hold persons. Roll the spell description.
Oh wait, no crap! I didn't read this. I didn't read. Oh yeah, never mind. Scratch that. Sorry, I thought I was like I was reading the range of the spell itself, not the boosted stuff.
Yeah, you'd be able to get 3 of them, but they have to be within 30 feet of each other. But I mean, these 3 are.
Yeah, just let me move a little bit closer over here. Okay, so I'll cast it on these 3 at 4th level.
Gotcha. That is a wisdom save for each of them.
Yeah, the DC is 16.
He saves 17. He saves with a 20. He saves with a 20. All 3 of them are going to save.
How the hell do thieves have good wisdom?
I didn't roll low.
They're like
Alright.
like.
All right, well, that was my turn.
That is going to bring us to this archer down here, who is going. They're both going to try to shoot Abby because she looks weak. That is Abby, not the archers. So 4 shots against Abby. One of them being a crit, one of them being a hit. Right. She's going to use her reaction to dodge the damage on that crit. So instead of a 15, she's only going to take 7 from that one using her reaction. Second one's going to hit, doing 12. Abby is not looking good, but she's still standing. That'll bring us to Darian.
Yeah. Okay, I need to with this one that shot me, I think, because he has a clear run to everybody else otherwise, so let's go. Run up with this guy. I'm gonna pop my spooky form to get some temp HP. Because oh boy, do I need it. That is not a big roll. So I get 4 temp HP. So that's my bonus action. How many spell slots do I have? Okay. Let's attack first and see what happens, shall we?
Get him.
23. Okay.
Gonna hit.
Yeah, level 1 smite.
Gotcha.
18
damage.
That. And then I'll try and hit again.
That's gonna hit.
Ooh. Screw it. Another smite. Let's go.
How wrathful for 14
I know.
damage.
14. And he needs to make a... Was it a wisdom save? Yeah, for the fear.
Gotcha. That's a 16.
That passes. But yeah, that is my movement, my action, and my bonus action.
Is your dreadful form once per turn or every attack?
Once per turn.
Gotcha. Alrighty, that is going to bring us to this guy in your face. He is going to sheathe his long bow and switch to a short sword, taking 2 quick stabs. The first one you manage to block, the second one he is going to catch you, dealing 5 damage.
But my temp HP is for.
That brings us to this one, who is also going to pull his, as he's going to go for Sill, one of which is going to hit for 8 damage. Brings us to Abby. Abby is going to steady aim, try to shoot the one you were injured, since he is more injured. They are going to take their shot. That is going to be a high roll for 22 damage.
Damn.
He is bloodied. That brings us to this archer up here, who is going to switch targets to Tam, since they have hold person. Both of those are going to hit, dealing 15 damage to Tam. This one over here is going to roll up onto his feet, draw his short sword, and attack Rufus. Both of those are going to hit the big booper, dealing 14 damage to Rufus. That will bring us to Sill.
Okay. Still is. Oh, am I anywhere near able to help that?
Don't worry about Abby.
You say that, but I see her health bar.
They've got a
You're going to
ranger
have.
who is casting.
Yeah,
Don't worry about Abby. I can get them. I can kill them.
Yeah, because I can't. I'm not close enough. In that case, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Oh, Gib. Thank you.
Do you want one of the moving ones or still the hammer?
Your moving ones make me sick.
Oh, okay.
So I am happy with my blue one. If we can find one that looks just like this, but is a warhammer, I'd be happy. That being said, gonna do the bonk.
Aren't you out of spell slots, or are you just out of first slot?
I literally last turn did the Harness Divine Power.
I forgot it. That's gonna hit.
So I am once again out of spell slots. But where is the damage?
11 damage, gotcha.
Okay. And then I am once more going to use Sacred Flame and make them roll with disadvantage.
Gotcha. That is a CX. It's going to be a fail for 14 radiant damage.
As I have actively put myself in between this chuckle fucking Corback.
There. Anything else?
That is my action and my bonus.
Baron.
First thing I'm going to do is I am going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay.
As you see, this little like twinkly fox thing jumps on Abby's shoulder, so I'll be in her spot for now. And basically, at the start of her turn, she can heal 6 hit points.
Yeah, give me just a second.
And ping it for you, Bellamy.
Red, blue, or green?
Green.
Cool. Cool. Boop. No, you have access to your healing spirit. Yay.
Woo. Yeah, then I'm going to main attack. First attack against the same guy that we've been hitting this whole time. So, use my longbow.
That is going to miss.
Yeah, it is. Make the second attack.
That's going to hit.
Nice. So 11 piercing damage and 2 psychic damage.
You're not going to sneak attack on that? Or no, you don't have
I don't have
advantage.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't steady aim because it seemed better to heal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do I need to move? Sure, let's actually go back to back.
Okay.
That's me.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to this archer up here who wants Tamerlane. 2 arrows towards Tamerlane. Both are going to crit fail. Rufus is going for the ankles over there. He's going to miss one of those. But he's going to hit one of them for 8 damage. Going for another strength save as he gets this guy's beat out from under him. As Rufus is trying to stomp on him. That brings us to this archer over here who's still trying to shoot Darian all the way on the other end. Both of those are going to hit. One of them is going to be a crit. For a
Please
total
no.
of 20 damage.
Ooh.
Which brings us to Tamerlane.
Okay, almost all my stuff is dex based, so I'm not gonna be able to do this. And I think Abby's gonna be good for a round because of that healing stuff. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Oh boy. It's blue signature spell.
Mhm.
How many trees
That's
are going
up.
to fall in the party?
I cast it over here, getting these 2.
You can move
I
it where
can't
you
move
want.
Okay, there it is.
It takes me a second to set up, but you can move it. Are you casting on yourself? Jeez.
No, dang it! Dang it! No, I misinterpreted the square. I thought it was different. I thought I had to get these 2.
Yeah, it's not quite big enough.
And of course, I lower roll it too. So that's 14 points of damage on this one.
Gotcha. They're going to make a con save. They're going to fail. Take 14 points of damage. Anything else from Tamerlan?
Oh, he's out here.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this archer who is going to turn and fucking run for it. That is going to bring us to this archer who is going to try to pop Abby again. One of the arrows hitting. She's going to use her reaction to try to dodge. Turning it only 6 damage instead of the 12. Which brings us to Darian.
Yeah. I need to figure out how far away from far away people are from me even. Too damn far. Okay. Right, I need to deal with this guy in my face before I can do anything else. Yeah, just go bonking.
Le bonk, le bonk.
No, what I'll do first actually is I'll do hex first before I
Gotcha.
forget. Chuck it on let's do Dex, why not?
Gotcha.
And then we try and do a bonk.
Bonk, bonk.
23.
Gonna hit. Gonna smite.
No, I've only got 2 spells lost left and I need to keep them for emergencies. It's still 9 damage.
That's gonna hit and bloody.
And then I'll try and hit again.
That's gonna
20.
hit.
18. No,
17.
17.
Nice.
And then the wisdom save.
Gosh.
Should put on wisdom. That would have made more sense. Oh well.
It wouldn't have helped with this. It only affects ability scores, not saves.
Yeah, that's
What's your
true.
DC? That might be a fail. I think it is.
14.
That is going to be a fail. As you have spooked him.
Yeah.
Is that it
My
for
once
you?
around spooketh. Yeah, that's it for me.
That brings us to this archer, who's going to take the disengage action and fucking run for it. He ain't fucking want
Fine.
anything to do with you.
My hex.
That brings us to this archer, who's still fighting Syl. They're going to make 2 sword attacks, one of which is going to hit, dealing 8 damage. Abby
If
is...
anything, he's consistent.
Yep, Abby is going to switch target, taking another steady aim. They're going to hit, dealing 22 damage on the guy over here, bloodying him.
Abby also heals, right?
Yes, you get to roll your healing from, how many uses of healing spirit do you have, Baron?
It's going to be 4 because it's, no, sorry, 5 because it's 1 plus my spell modifier.
Gotcha. So go ahead and roll one of them. 2 HP.
Right.
More HP than I had a second ago. That's it for Abby, which brings us to this archer over here, who's going to no longer have its target on Tamerlan, so they're gonna shoot Self. It's an 18 and a 17, both of which are gonna hit, dealing 16 damage to Self. This one over here is gonna get up and go, fucking dog, I'm gonna stab you in the fucking, I'm gonna fucking bring you to the vet. You don't get to have kids. As he is going to miss Rufus both times. And Rufus is angrious. He wants to keep his balls still.
Rufus can have a litter. I was gonna say Rufus can have all the kids he wants. That is not true, because if he wants lots and lots of litters, we are denying that. He don't need that many kids.
But he's the king
Nobody
of the
needs
north.
that.
He's
He
gonna
does
have
not-
all the consorts.
No. Oh God. Okay. We are going to use this thing that is called spiritual weapon, and it is going to do a bonk.
Bonk, bonk. Holy bonk.
Come on, you can roll.
That's gonna hit. Dealing Or
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not mine.
Sorry, I tried to read it and accidentally clicked it.
You're good.
It happened.
Doing 12 damage. As that's gonna bloody in.
Okay, and then I am going to do okay, I can't keep using hero points because I need it for something else. So where is... I am just gonna try and smack him with my mace.
Gotcha. Give bonk. That's gonna hit.
I missed my warhammer.
8 damage. Gotcha.
I am then going to look at him and say, take your people and fucking leave. And that is it.
Well, that brings us to Farron. Oh my god.
I'm going to shoot the one that
Farron.
Abby shot at.
Okay.
I'm going to steady aim.
Okay.
I was checking if that thing was concentration, and it is, so I can't use it without denying the healing.
Yep. That is gonna hit.
See if I crit. No, one more again.
That's gonna do 14 damage.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot him again, but without advantage.
Gotcha. That's gonna hit. For 4 more damage.
4.
Anything that's fair?
That's me.
This guy is gonna turn and run away. Rufus is going for the nibbles. As he's gonna get this guy, he's gonna bite him, do 13 damage. Which is gonna bloody this guy as well. He's gonna make a strength save. He's gonna succeed. This archer over here is making a run for it. Tamerlane.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this guy over here.
Gotcha.
Alright, one second, I gotta find the spell. There it is. Oh, right. No, that's a spell. I need to use the damage one. Can't find it. It's D12 when they're injured, right?
Yeah, 2d12. 14 damage. What's your DC? 16? He's gonna save on the die.
Yeah. Okay, he takes 7 damage.
Does it do half? Because it's a cantrip.
I think it might be an evocation thing. You have the evoke. No, you're a. Are you?
Is it a
the-
necromancy spell?
Roll the ability potent cantrip. I think it affects all of them. Yeah.
Oh, damaging cantrips. Nice.
Yeah, I knew that's what it was. So it's going to be
Evocation hits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The one that
Sculpt spell's
only
good, but
affects-
also isn't like
Yeah, skull.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else from Tam?
I am going to cast a healing word on. I think Abigail's fine, so I'm going to cast.
Alright.
Abigail is not fine. Abigail is the one that is the most injured.
Yeah, I know, but they're in the middle of the healing spirit thing that constantly heals them.
Yeah, 1d6 per.
Yeah, no. Abby is the one in the most amount of danger right now.
Oh, I was going to heal you. I
No,
was going to heal you or Darian, but I guess I'll heal Abby then.
We have
Alright, I'll
plot
cast-
armor. She doesn't.
All right, I'll use a second level healing word on Abby.
Gotcha. 6 HP. You doubled her HP.
All right, I have my turn.
That is going to bring us to this archer here, who is turning and making tracks. Which brings us to
I
Darian.
thought he might.
That is me. I don't think I can get that far. How far can I go? I am very slow. Okay. I can
You're
get to
not as
here.
slow as Syl with those two, is it 2 or 1? Exhaustion.
I only have one.
1, it looked like a 2 from a distance.
I'm gonna. It's not gonna do a lot, but I'm gonna use bonus action.
Action.
Turn the tide on myself and Syl.
Okay.
If possible, I'm also gonna use it on Korvac and the new guy that I can't remember the name of. This guy.
Yeah.
We don't have his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Just
It
to
does
give
not
if I'm
affect
healing
that
anyway. Yeah.
They're as healed as they can right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw it at them just in case.
Well, so everybody
but
gets
that-
8 HP up to half.
Just me and Syl and those two.
Alright, anything else from Darian?
Yes, I would like to send 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking Syl, please.
Does your turn the tide not take your main action?
Bonus action.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have to remember which one's which. But yeah, go ahead.
Donk. 23.
Hit.
Eldritch Blast 2 these days. Just ignore the hex. It's just
Okay.
the 7.
And the second one?
Second one. Ooh.
A hit.
11.
11. Good job. Anything else from Darian?
And if he's not dead, I'd like him to do a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alrighty, he's not dead. Your DC was 14, yeah?
Yeah.
He's gonna save with a 15.
Ooh.
And then you know what he's gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Disengage and run the fuck away.
Yeah, fair.
Abby doesn't have any targets. She's just going to steady aim, mark any target she can see. Ready to drop anybody she catches.
I am giving that one a look. Fucking run, bitch.
He's gonna go, yeah, fuck this. Bye-bye. And this guy's gonna go, fucking dogs after my balls! He's gonna disengage right away. Which ends the combat as all of them have run.
Okay. As that does, I am going to use another Harness Divine Power to get another 2nd level spell slot back.
You have 2 Channel Divinities?
Yes. We're level 8.
I thought that was like a 15 ability. When do you get your second?
No.
That's 3 charges.
No, I only have 2 Channel Divinities. But I have had 2 for, I don't know. But I have 2.
Just to let you know,
That-
Abby will get another 16 HP as long as she stays in the healing spirit.
Yeah, she's staying. She's marking her target. She's staying there.
That being said, I am then going to burn my inspiration, my MVP,
Level
to
6
gain
is
2
when-
more.
Go ahead.
Yeah. To gain 5 hero points, in which then I am going to instantly burn, so that I get everything that I would on a long rest back minus my spell slots.
Fair.
In which then I am then going to reburn those 2
Channel Divinities.
channel divinities.
You get spell slots.
Yeah, so that I have my 3 level 2 spell slots.
Okay. So, what's the party gonna do?
I just turn to Abby and I'm like, so you good? Or I can heal you more if you need it.
I'll be fine. I saw them creeping on the outskirts.
Yeah, same as me. Looks like they saw you is the issue.
And there was one that was better than the others. I don't know what it was.
Stay here. I'm not going to go far. I'm just going to see a rough idea where they might have gone.
They went back towards the camp.
Oh, I mean the ones who just fled.
I'm willing to bet they're going back towards their camp.
Oh, you know where it is?
I have an idea, yeah.
Do you point me in the right direction?
I'd suggest keeping with the others, but it went up to the northwest. About an hour and a half run.
I'll let's double check everyone else is okay and then I'll head over.
You see, she has flopped down on the ground and has one arm over her leg, her bow next to her, just in case she needs it.
But yeah, I'll head back to the camp where everyone else is. We all good? Everybody alive?
Just about.
Pretty much.
Does anyone know who those people were?
Looks like bandits just from the looks of it.
Yeah, Abby told me where their camp is.
All right, let's go there, level it, and level everyone there.
How about no?
All right, yeah, well, you're still injured.
3 of
don't
us are bloodied. We have 3 people that are currently unconscious. April's out of commission. If it wasn't for the fact that... Wait a minute. Did you find the dragons?
No, the Whispering Wood was attacked again and they're dealing with the incursion.
Oh, you cut off for me. What was that?
The dragons are dealing with an incursion back at the Whispering Woods.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay, I am back.
There was
Sorry
an
about-
incursion in the Whispering Woods, and they are busy.
None of us can lift Corbat.
Hey, Darian, make
I
an
am
intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh no.
just to
Always
check.
good news.
Oh no.
No ideas come to you.
That makes me think I should have an idea.
Yeah, Wait a minute. Rufus?
Both.
Can you pick up Corvac?
He trots over there and picks up Korvax's foot.
Can you put him on your back? Or at least drag him?
He nods.
Okay. Break down camp. We're going into the woods.
Yeah, it's not safe to be here anymore.
No.
I would suggest against doing that. If you're stalking prey, it's a lot harder.
Oh.
If you're if we're moving, then they're gonna be able to pick us off easier.
Oh.
Better off just.
You don't know
hiding
what we
where
mean by the woods, do you?
Look around at the woods around me. What?
We're going into a pocket dimension.
Oh.
And
Okay.
Phil's going to start breaking down camp.
Yeah. Yeah, Tamerlane does too. He goes to his too to see if he can still see wherever that smoke stuff came from when he opened the stuff earlier.
Rufus, you're still on Tamerlane duty.
He does a muffled boo because he has Korvac's foot in his mouth.
Puts
Oh.
Korvac's foot down.
He's got him by, like, the ankle.
Yeah. Put Korvac down until we're ready to move him.
He runs over and sticks
Until-
his head in the tent to see what Tamerlane's up to.
Okay.
Tamerlane, you
start
get
breaking.
pushed. I need a strength save. He didn't expect you to be standing right inside. You managed to keep your feet. As you get booped from behind by Dog Snoot.
Rufus, I'm busy. Rufus, I'm busy. We can play later. As I start disassembling stuff.
He boofs at you.
I ignore it.
He then grabs the top of the tent and rips it out of the ground.
What the? No, Rufus, bad dog, very bad dog.
As you
Well, that's
notice,
one
they
way to.
haven't been ripped. Just all the pegs came out.
Ugh. All right, just for that, no food tonight.
He growls at you.
Hey, when you act bad, you get punished.
Ignoring the fact that he's already eaten.
Yes. Yeah. Time to keep getting back to work.
You notice it's significantly easier now that it's all in a pile.
Yes. All right, that was effective, but now
You get boofed at again.
overanalytical brain taking over.
I'm gonna go wake up April. Did it just go silent again, or am I
No,
not
I
hearing
can hear you.
people? Okay.
I was waiting to see how you try to wake up April.
Oh, I'm gonna shake her awake.
She immediately screams the moment you touch her and crawls away into the corner.
It's me. It's me. Sit
She
still,
is
April. Sit
shaking
still.
hard.
Okay. Oh, I don't have the ability to cast sending right now.
Mm-hmm.
Until I am not dumb enough to take the exhaustion for it. But I am just pushing into the ether, trying to get whether it's Madame Belladonna or Alric's attention of help.
Unfortunately, this time they do not answer.
Yeah, I didn't think they would, speaking that I can't cast fucking sending right now. April, we need to move. I apologize for the rude awakening, but we need to move.
You can see there's a ball of energy made of magic that is sparking around her hand. You can see it is not controlled. It is not thrown yet, but she is ready to throw the energy at you, and it is scorching the palm of her hand. But she doesn't seem to notice.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to recognize you either.
Is there anything that I can roll to figure out how best to handle this situation?
There isn't a best in this situation.
The one that's gonna do the least amount of emotional trauma.
As if you have any way you do it. So you gotta try your best.
Okay.
assume Farron's gonna walk over and just.
You heard the scream, so yeah.
Yeah. Phil is going. What? Sorry, go ahead.
Farron's just gonna be like, everything okay over here?
Far from it, but I can handle it. If you could just help break down the camp so that we can get out of here quickly. He's having a PTSD episode. I've got it.
If you're sure.
I am going to keep going in, and I'm just talking to her gently. Just saying that it's Sil, it's Sylvanas, she's safe, nobody's going to hurt her, but we need to move, because we need to move.
Roll me persuasion. Disadvantage.
I know.
She keeps crawling backwards, slipping out of the back of the tent.
I really don't want to corner her.
You can see the panic in her eyes. You get the feeling the tone of your voice is a little panicky, and it's rubbing off on her, and she's panicking more.
Okay. I am going to take a deep breath and calm my voice and go, April, listen to me. It's okay.
You can try again.
God damn it.
You do know she is in flight or flight.
Yeah, I fully expect her to throw that at me. Okay, so apparently fucking D&D Beyond's broke.
Lovely.
Yeah, because I thought I fucked something up, but the 19 was the first one I rolled. And then I thought I had accidentally clicked out. While I try and figure out what's going on with my fucking sheet. The second one, they were both rolled at disadvantage, but...
I got none of them.
Yes. Check Discord.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
currently fighting with D&D Beyond.
Alrighty, that is a 19 and a 5, so it's the 5 for 10, and they are going to try to blast you, but it is going to backfire in their face, since the magic is not controlled, and it is going to slam her against the rock wall behind her, and she is going to crumble.
I was afraid of that. I'm gonna catch her.
I mean, by the time you get over there, she's already down.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
It doesn't look like she's dying. She hit her head on the rock.
It's reflex.
Yeah. But you see there is blood pooling from her temple. Well, not pooling, but leaking.
I am going to cast a
Looks like she knocked herself out.
yeah. If I were to heal her, would that wake her up?
Yes.
Okay, then Spare the Dying. I'm gonna stop the bleeding, but I'm not gonna pump any more magic into her until we get her. I'm just We are going to break down camp,
Fair.
and I am going to put her over here with the rest of the unconscious.
Darian, you see an unconscious April get pulled and carried into camp.
Yeah. Jesus.
What happened to April?
PTSD attack.
There was
Okay.
also a small explosion that you heard, Darian.
Can I check something with UCC?
Yes.
From the position I'm in, obviously I would have like heard what happened.
Oh yeah, you saw it.
Just
The
to
tent
confirm,
fire
from my
slowly put
position,
down.
still told me I have this, then backed April into corner, and then the next thing I see is April covered, like head covered in blood, an explosion, and then Seal dragging her towards the middle of the camp.
Not the order of events, but close enough. She backed out, went up against the wall. April tried to shoot Syl. Her own bolt detonated in her face, blasting her into
Yeah.
the wall. And that's when she knocked her head and knocked herself out.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Jesus.
And then she didn't get dragged, she got carried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I have the strength to princess carry this woman. And she was laid down very gently with those that are unconscious.
As you're starting to rack that number up.
There's a reason we're going into the woods.
Abigail almost joined that number.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna look at Abigail and just be like, I don't think she had it.
I don't think there was any having that.
You people are very strange.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
You see, she's still keeping watch. She is very bloodied. You see, there's a pretty nasty shot in her stomach.
I'll second level cure wounds her.
She winces, but doesn't really say much anything, other than a quick thanks. She is still coated in blood.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna say, look, I'll keep watch for the next few minutes. You should head back in.
Back into where? You can help break up camp. I'll have trouble lifting.
Well, that was a mixed bag.
More HP than I had.
Yes, just be careful if they catch you out here while we're over there. Sure, I'm gonna get to you quick enough this time.
Here's a nod. They ran because they were injured and scared. I doubt there's going to be a second attack, but better safe than sorry.
Well, you said there's that bigger, scarier one out there, so
I don't think they followed from the camp.
you know, but we've not exactly been quiet in the last few minutes.
No. And let's hope it doesn't come here.
Yeah, I think he'll like start taking this one down just so you can keep an eye on Abigail the whole time.
There.
Yeah, I think we're just systematically taking this camp down as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
There.
And then Darian, get us out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as everyone is done packing everything up, I'll open the gate.
Farron, you see a obsidian archway rise out of the ground. Sorry, not obsidian, crystal.
I think I just like turn, glance, and then mutter to myself, suppose this is something I get used to.
Well, I hope
And,
so, because we go back and forth in this thing a lot, so...
Yeah. Darren, if you could get our Jane Doe, John Doe.
Yeah, I'll carry him through.
I'm going to put Tink in my pocket,
Fair.
and then I'm going to grab April.
It's not hard to get everybody back in. Takes a little bit of trying, but y'all are able to get them back into camp. You see most people have scattered. You see no sign of Avaris or Hermes. You don't see Nero. You don't see Buddy. You don't see either of y'all's babysitters. The only one that's actually still here when y'all arrive is Lyra. As for Farron, you see this decimated elven village hidden deep in a forest that doesn't match the forest in which you were just in. The trees are of a different kind. It's far greener and far denser.
Let's get a look around. Okay.
And then Darian gets run over by elk.
Oh, I keep forgetting I leave you in here.
You get swooped and put on his back.
Okay, what is happening? Do you need to take me somewhere, or are you just looking for attention?
He just picked you up. You look hurt, so he's carrying you.
I'm mostly healed. I'm fine. I give him a pet.
He bleats happily. It doesn't take long before the party has the unconscious laid out in the town hall. Lyral is going to keep an eye on them for y'all if y'all want.
Phil is looking over all of them.
April's out cold. Tink has at least stopped bleeding, but is breathing. Korvac is still barely breathing, and then the new guy is just in the same condition he was earlier. He's got some new scratches from when Bell blew up next to him, but...
Fair. Okay. Korvac's gonna be so fucking pissed off at me when he wakes up in the morning.
May I ask what has happened? You hear from Larry.
A lot.
Still, while working on Korvac, is going to just give the rundown of what has happened.
I see. And it is not known what took Tink and Korvac out of commission, correct?
No, whatever I siphoned out of her, the bottle disappeared.
That is unfortunate.
Gotta figure out where the hell I got those things from.
Tamerlane, you're no longer allowed to be alone.
Yeah, because I'm clearly something's wrong. I clearly have like a memory gap. I still have no idea what the hell my drugs went.
Tamerlane, come here.
Sure. I head over.
Sylla's going to put a hand on you, and she is going to just pump a lesser restoration into you.
What was that for?
You do feel a little more clear-minded.
Ugh. Oof. That was an odd sensation. Ooh, very odd.
I don't know how much that's gonna work, but at the very least, I've done what I can.
Yeah, maybe you should go rest. You've been taking care of everyone today. You look like you need to sit down and nap forever.
You hear from Lyra. Was that a death threat?
What do you mean?
Forever net? That is a death threat, yes?
How is that a death
In
threat?
in this case scenario, Lariel, no, it was not.
Oh, I see.
Why is everyone being so weird today? I mean, besides the death and stuff. Or near death and stuff. Actually, you know, this is pretty much like one of our a Tuesday at this point.
Unfortunately.
So, what will the party do?
Darren's going to try and reach out to our dragon friends and see what the current situation is.
You don't need to. You know where they are, and you know why the city is empty. There is a large incursion, and currently a massive battlefield on the edge of the wood. Most of the individuals within the wood have gone to assist.
Goody.
You can feel that nobody is doing well. Kenjiro has been seriously injured, as has Axia. But they do seem to be they do seem to be taking the win, as far as you can tell.
Okay, we need to go help the others. Sil, take...
Yeah.
9 hit points from lay on hands, please.
Still does not stop you. She's
Just
still
to try and keep it
actively
going.
she is still actively working on Korvac and the others.
May
Mainly
I make... Go ahead.
mainly Korvac and Tinker. Though when you heal her, she is going to mention the fact that it would probably be a good idea to give Faerun a rundown of where we are.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for that. The city's coming under attack.
May I
We need to
make
go
a
help the others.
suggestion? You hear from Lyra.
Of course.
I would suggest that you and your party remain here. The city is now undefended. If the people at the front do fall or something manages to break through, there is a large chance that the city hall is, well, they manage to break in and wrest control.
I don't know if I can just leave them out there.
Still looks at you dead in the eye, Darren, and go, I'm not leaving here.
I could head out with you if you want to just see how things are going.
How's Abby looking as well?
Abby is still very bloodied. While Farron managed to take the edge off him, there is still a decent-sized hole in their stomach area.
Great. Okay.
The only ones in full fighting capabilities that you can see right now are yourself, Farron, and Tamerlane.
Okay. Farron, do you mind? Yeah. Well. Yes. Yes, the elk with 13 hit points. He'll do great. Farron, I promise I will catch you up to what's going on as soon as I can. Do you mind just scouting out, seeing what's going on?
Yeah, it's I can do that. Rufus knows the way, right?
I know the way.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you were coming. No, that's fine. Yeah, let's head out.
Oh, well.
Maybe leave Rufus in case there is an attack.
Yeah, I was planning to stay here, but I should be able to point you in the right direction. I don't... I'll pull you to the side and be like, I don't trust leaving Tamlin on his own with Syl.
You really are going to have to tell me what the fuck is going on at some point.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's complicated. Long story.
I don't think any of them are particularly trustworthy.
We'll deal with that when you get back. Do I get a general, like, vague sense of like, where everything's happening?
Oh yeah, about 2 hours run to the south.
2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Because remember, the forest is pretty deep.
Well, if
You'd have to teleport them there to get them there in any sort of time.
Yeah. I can try. Alright, guess I'm coming with you. I'm just gonna grab you and try and teleport us there.
Suddenly, you get grabbed by the forearm ferret, and you're just like, what the fuck? And then you notice you're standing in the middle of the woods, not a building. The sounds of an ongoing battle going on nearby. But, as for what's going on, we're going to leave that for next week. So, I thank everybody for joining us this week, for our players and our viewers. You were both wonderful, and I look forward for seeing you join us next week to see just what's going on within the Whispering Woods. Hope to see you soon. Bye.